It's cold in here. God damn.
We got mines.
All right.
Here we go. All right, hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and the glory to
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakwadash.
a double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone be well. All right, taught us this truth. Peace, much love, and salutations. Bros out in Great Millstone, another lesson to the spirit and power of God, Lord's will, to be edifying. You see by the title, the third woe. All right, which if you don't mind, brother, I'm gonna start with that.
That's cool.
Let me go on here in the book of Revelation, 11 or select Revelation 11, 14. It says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Okay, and so this is a time. The third woe. All right, woe meaning destruction. All right, evil times, destruction. All right, the ultimate war. All right, the scriptures speak about. Hold on, so like let me change this real quick. Yeah, the scriptures speak about the world wars. All right, we know what World War I, World War II, and now World War III is upon us. Okay, we're in the beginning stages of it, if you will. And it said the third woe coming quickly. So part of the job of the prophets of the Lord is to send out that warning, blow the trumpet, okay, and let the people know that these times are coming. All right. And you're either gonna take heed to it, all right, and be protected, be given that hedge of protection, or you're gonna fall to the destruction. All right. So Lord's wisdom is edifying. You want to start with that, and then whatever you want to get.
All right, I'm gonna start with this Matthew 24 and 21 because we're coming into a time like no other. Now, of course, you had World War One, World War II, but World War III is gonna be a whole different magnet. It's gonna be on a whole different magnitude. It's gonna be on a whole different level because every single every single nation will be involved in this war. In World War One, it wasn't so, and World War II wasn't so, but this next world war, all nations will play a role in it, and we know that all these nations, they got Esau's technology. So by Esau's technology, that's how he's gonna fall. So I'm gonna get this Isaiah 9:5. No, my bad, I'm all over. Damn. I'm gonna get this Matthew 24 and 21 first. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be." You know what I'm saying? Because hey, after this of no other.
Clipped out, brother. God damn, Satan.
Time of Jacob's trouble. What Satan fucking with the stream?
Yeah, he clipped you out. Plus, there's an echo. Bring it out again, and I'm gonna switch to my phone. See if that
Reel it out.
helps.
Okay, you said reel it out. What you mean reel it out? Oxlock.
No, bring it out. What you said again?
Oh, okay. Okay. Like that boy ain't fishing. Uh, this is Matthew 24 and 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever coming into it." And what's a part of that time of no other? Will be involved. Other nations that wasn't was gonna bring Isaiah. Am I still clipping?
Yeah, it clicked a little bit, but it
Can you hear me out?
it got rid of that. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't add. I don't think I added myself.
You added. It's two of you. That's what it's showing up.
Oh yeah. Nah, it's still echoing, but you did clip a little, but it's all good.
All right. But you was able to hear the precept, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Satan trying to throw off the concentration because that's usually when this happens. It throws off my concentration. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, because it was doing it with Yalvana the other day too. So, but I'm gonna stay on point, Satan. Don't worry. This is Isaiah 9:5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." So Isaiah seen that. He seen that World War III. Of course,
Yeah.
at his time, you had ancient warfare, men screaming. You come back home or from victory and drenched in blood. But this one, this war that he's seen, that he had a vision about, this World War III is going to be by fire. You're going to have the troops, of course, and you had the mushroom clouds, is what he probably seen. So that's what's coming. You know, this third war, the last war, is going to be the last war because ultimately that's what Yahweh Shem Shah wants. But also too, these world, not this world, these armies are going to literally destroy each other. You know, but really Yahweh Bashim Shah is going to do that, but they're going to use the missiles to take down each other's countries. Starting with Babylon the Great, America. But yeah, you got something out. You can
Kanye
bring
and
it out.
all. I think it was Einstein that made that
Yeah.
quote. Um, basically there was to be a World War IV. It would be fought six zones, you know, and he know, these people, the Semites,
Hmm.
they know that this, and they know that movie Oppenheimer. Uh, they had the dude that was playing Einstein, basically on the lines of, we just fucked ourselves, we end of the earth, which is not going to be the end of the whole earth, but here in Babylon. Yeah, this shit's bugging. Um, but let me see. I wanted to get this. What is that? Like I said, we're speaking on the nukes. So
Hmm.
it said, Jeremiah 51. Let me see where I'm gonna start. Rocket, bear with me. And can you hold that what was that second Ezra 15?
Yeah, I was getting it. Yep.
Oh yeah, con. Hold that. It might be 50. The one I'm Yep. Jeremiah 50, Salakia. And 14. Or I'm gonna start at 13. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished for her plague. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all you that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, but you have sinned against, you know,
Hmm.
and that's what's getting ready to happen. And what they mean, all, oh, all these nations that possess nuclear capability, because at the time it was only a select few group of people, a group of nations, all right, that that's the type of power. I'll grab this too. To back that up, Joel 3. It says, yeah, proclaim this among the Gentiles, their war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshare and sword, and your pruning hooks in the steel. Let the weak say, I am strong. All right. So the ones that didn't have this type of power, if you will, at a certain point in time, guess what? Now they do. They type of technology.
Yep.
Okay. And so now they're getting ready to. They're not for nothing. Okay.
Hmm.
That was it.
Hell yeah, I want to back you up too because you talked about the valley of Yahweh Shabbat or the valley of Jehoshaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment. So uh, Yahweh Shai is gonna play a role in the valley of Yahweh Shabbat. You know, so I'm gonna read it. It's Second Ezra 13, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, and it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that was seen under him. So all these different armies had trembled that had seen Yahweh Shema Shai while they were fighting, you know. And even Ronald Reagan, he made that statement, if we was all fighting, would we not come together to fight against this alien force? Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Would we not put aside our differences and come together? And so that's what Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna make them do, and why did he possibly say that? Because guess what, these higher ups, they know the scriptures, you know they know it's bound to happen. They know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to return, not Jesus. All right. And
Why did
so
they
verse 4, you go
Elijah,
ahead.
why did they institute the space?
Yep.
They wouldn't have done that if they didn't know of so quote unquote outwardly, threat.
Yep.
That was it.
Verse 4, second Ezra 13 and 4 says, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burned that heard his voice, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea, which is Yahushua. So this number that was gathered together, they ultimately was fighting, but really the Lord gathered them in that one spot so that he can destroy them, which is going to describe. Verse 5, it says, and after this, verse 6, it says, but I beheld, and lo, he that graded himself a great mountain and flew upon it, which the Lord ain't find upon an actual mountain. You've seen a great example of that mountain in Independence Day. It covered the whole sky. Well, when Yahweh Shemel Shah returns, it's going to cover the whole world. And that's what Ezra has seen. So he quoted it as being like into a mountain. All right. It says, but verse 7, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. So you couldn't see a hill where the hill basically ended. None of that. Wasn't no ending to this so-called UFO, this chariot. Verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. So here they were scared, but guess what? The Lord still had in a spirit to fight, so that what? He can destroy them. It says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. So, what example is that? On Independence Day, once again, when that multitude was gathered together, they had the signs on top of the building, welcoming the aliens, and that circle, up under the chariot had opened up, and boom, that's that blast of fire. So that's like unto to what's going to happen to these troops. The Lord's going to annihilate them. You know, verse 11, and they all were mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight against who? Yahweh, that military or their militaries, and burned them up every one, so that upon of a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and the smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid. And so that's that military. These nations, militaries is gathered together, in one spot, fighting. Then amongst, when Yahweh Shai returns, the Lord's destroy them. They're gonna turn on, Yahweh Shai to fight. He's gonna destroy them. You got some up?
No, yeah, I was just
No,
gonna
yeah, I
add
was just
too.
gonna add too.
Show you there's no
Tell you
free
there's no
will
free
because
will because
they were
they
so
were
afraid.
so afraid.
Yeah, does
Yeah,
fight.
does fight.
These niggas ain't
These
gonna have
niggas ain't gonna have
hell.
hell. Yep.
What's that?
What's that?
63.
63.
Isaiah
Isaiah
63 1.
63 1.
Matter of fact, I
Matter of
grab
fact,
it.
I grab it. All right.
Let me get this one.
Get this one.
Like y'all hear me?
Y'all hear me?
It's this damn
It's this
echo.
damn echo.
Um, ooh, bad too.
Had to.
I got a cold,
I
but
got a cold, but
I'll get these
I'll
two
get
and then
these
I'll
two.
let you
And
go.
I'll let you go.
Isaiah
Isaiah
66,
66,
16
16
or 15.
or 15.
Yeah. Verse
Yeah.
15, it says, "For
Verse
behold, the Lord,
15, it says,
how about
behold, the
Shemashai, will
Lord,
come with fire,
how about my side will
and
come
with
with
his
fire,
chariots like a
with his
whirlwind,
tears like
to
a
render his
whirlwind,
anger
render his anger
flames of fire.
flames of fire.
For by fire and
For by
by his
fire
sword
and by his
will
sword,
the Lord plead with
the
all
Lord
flesh,
plead with all flesh,
and the slain of the Lord
the
shall be
slain of the
many."
Lord shall be many. Mm-hmm.
You see? And so that's about plain
So
as
that's
day,
about
man. The
plain as
slain of
day,
the
man.
Lord
The slain of the
is
Lord
going to be many.
is going to be
It's
many.
going to be a
It's
lot
going to be a
of
lot of
destroyed in that day.
destroyed in that day.
And it's going to be by
And it's going to be
what?
by
Fire and
what?
his
Fire
sword.
and his sword.
The chariots
The
like a
chariots
whirlwind,
like a whirlwind,
like brother
like
brought
brothers
out. The later
brought out.
beams
The
of the
beams
chariots,
of the chariots.
okay? The
Okay.
angels.
The
There's
angels.
going to be a
There's
lot of
going to be a
things going
lot of
on
things going
today.
on today.
And that's
Yep.
why
And
we're going
that's
to
why
need
we're going to need
divine intervention.
divine intervention.
It's going to be like
It's
it's
going to be
going to
like
really
it's
be like
going
a
to
movie.
really be like a movie.
You got people
You got
getting
people getting
beamed up into the
beamed up
sky,
into the sky,
and then at the
and
same
then at the
time,
same time,
you got people
you
being
got
destroyed
being
here on the earth,
destroyed here on
missile,
the earth.
and
Them
laser beams.
laser
It's
beams. It's
overkill, man.
overkill, man.
Somehow, some way,
Some way,
God didn't work
God didn't
into
work
this.
into this.
You know,
You know,
hey, it's
hey,
a lot,
it's a lot,
and this is
and
why
this
you
is
need to
why
fear
you need to fear
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shema.
Shema. Um,
And I got
I
this.
got this.
Isaiah
Isaiah
63
63
1
1
says, "Who is this
says,
that
"Who
comes
is this that comes
with dyed
with
garments
dyed
of
garments
bondage?
of bondage?
This that is
This that
glorious
is
in
glorious in
burial,
burial,
so like
peril, so like
travailing in the
rebelling
great
in the
of his
greatness
strength.
of his strength.
I that speak
I
in
that speak in
righteousness, mighty
righteousness,
saved.
mighty saved.
Wherefore art thou
Wherefore art
arrayed
thou arrayed
thine
thine
apparel,
apparel,
and thy
and
garments
thy
like him that
garments like
treadeth
him
the
that treadeth
wine?
the wine?
I have trodden the
I have
wine
trodden the
press
wine
alone,
press alone,
and of the
and
people
of the
there was
people
none with
there was
me.
none with me.
For I would
For
tread
I
them
will
in mine
tread them
anger,
in mine
and
anger,
trample them in my
and
fury,
trample them in my
and their
fury,
blood shall
and
be
their blood
sprinkled
shall be
upon my
sprinkled
garments
upon my
and our
garments
skin
and
of my
our
raiment.
skin
That
of my
doesn't
raiment.
sound like a very
That doesn't sound like a very
when the Lord comes back, man.
when the Lord
It sounds like a
comes
day of
back.
darkness,
It sounds
gloominess,
like a day
okay,
of darkness,
right?
gloominess. Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
going to be kicked off with what? World War III. And that's why
And it's going to
one
be
of the
kicked off
signs
with
that
what,
the
World
Lord
War
told us to
Three,
look
and
out
that's
for
why one of the
is what?
signs that the Lord told
Wars,
us to look out
rumors of
for
war.
is what?
You see,
Rumors of war.
World War III is not a
You see, World War III is not
the word.
a
Basically, something that in
the word.
thing of your
Basically, something
imagination.
that in imagine
All right, this is something
thing in your
actually.
imagination.
Yep. All right, verse 4
This is something actually
says,
verse 4
"For the day of vengeance is
says,
in my heart, and the year of my redeeming is come."
"For the day of vengeance is in my heart,
All right,
and the
hey,
year of
the
my
Lord
redeeming is come."
payback.
All right, hey, the Lord payback.
But that's it for right now.
That's it for right now. All right, I got some because we describing how bad it's going to be. I'm going to bring this out, and we're going to well, not we, but I'm gonna go into some missile talk, which is part of World War III. So this is Daniel 12:1, because we're going to need Michael Allah to come and to help, to help us. Lord, will we are part of that number, because Michael Allah, which is Michael, he ain't come back to help no 2/3. We're gonna throw that out there. So this is Daniel 12:1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never once since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be written in the book, found written in the book. So that's a clear indication that it's not all of the Lord's people, so to speak, which means the 2/3 and the 1/3. No, it's only going to be the 1/3. They're the ones that's written, and then the seed of evildoers, which really goes into Esau, but Jacob's in there too, because y'all the seed of the wicked. Y'all took on his ways. Y'all gonna be cut off. But y'all gonna have to come back through the nuts, through the elect men. And that's just how it's gonna be, because you got to be born into righteousness, true righteousness. That's what's getting ready to happen. So Michael's gonna stand up for those people. You know, and I got this second Ezra. Damn, you already got this. I'm gonna get this 16. So this is second Ezra 16, and I'm gonna start at damn. I'm gonna start at 7. It says, "May one," second Ezra 16:7. "May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?" The answer is no. "The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that drive them away? No one. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The
Yeah.
Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence."
Yeah.
Main points. It says, "The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bend the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." And it hits Babylon the Great and various other countries. But the main destruction is going to be here in Babylon the Great. And we're going to go right back up. It says, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp. So these nuclear missiles are whose? Yahweh Bashim Shai's, for the weapons of his indignation. Which is that Isaiah 59. He created the smith that blew up the coals. He created the fucking scientists that
Yeah.
made these different arrows. So this is his weapons of destruction. George Bush, so-called, was looking for weapons of mass destruction. Shit, Yahweh Bashim Shai, he got the real weapons of mass destruction, because that's what's getting ready to happen. It says his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. So Yahweh Bashim Shai is not gonna miss his target. Um, it says, "Behold," verse 14, "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come unto the earth." So that's what's getting ready to happen.
Mhm.
Uh, you got something up?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Um,
Um,
Amos 3, and
Amos 3,
it says,
it
"Shall a
says,
trumpet
"Shall a
be blown in the city,
in the city,
and the people
and the
not be
people not
afraid?
be afraid?
Shall there be
Shall
evil?
there be
And
evil?
the Lord
And
have
the
not
Lord
done it."
have not done it.
We have to
We have
understand
to
all
understand
through
all
created probably how
created
about
by
Shema
Yahweh
time.
Shai.
Like that
Like
that verse it
that
just
verse
said,
is just a,
let me see, let me
let's
go
see, let me go.
what it say,
What it say?
the Lord
The
shall
Lord
threaten,
shall threaten,
who shall
yeah,
not
who shall
be
not
beaten the
beaten
powder
the
at his
powder
presence.
at his presence.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
So
So
the
they,
most
the
high,
Most High,
which really
which
ain't a
really
threat,
ain't a threat,
promise,
promise,
all right, to this
all right,
nation
to this nation,
that you're getting ready
that
to
you're
be.
getting ready.
But hey,
But
he's sending out
he's
these
sending out
threats,
these threats,
and
and
everybody's just shrugging
everybody's
it
just
off
fucking
like, he
off.
ain't gonna
Like,
do
he
nothing.
gonna do nothing.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, who shall not
Who should
be
not
utterly
be
beaten
utterly
powder
out here
at his
at
presence.
his
When the
presence. With
presence
the
of Yahweh
presence of Yahweh
fully
fully
pushed throughout the
put
earth,
throughout the earth,
it's gonna be a
it's
wrap for
gonna
you
be a
people,
wrap for you people.
because that's what
Yup. That's what
we're ushering
we're
in.
ushering in.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
We're bringing in
We're
that
bringing in that
vibration
vibration
of
of
fear of the
fear
Lord,
of the Lord,
because
because
that's what
that's what
fear,
fear.
you know.
Yup.
That was it on that
That was
though.
it on that though. All right, I got some. One of my favorite precepts I always bring out is Isaiah.
Yup.
Let me get the full chapter. It's Isaiah 30, and let me see. I know it starts in 25. Yeah, this Isaiah 30 and 25. Reading on down, says, "And there shall be upon every high mountain and upon every high hill rivers and streams of waters, in the day of the great slaughter, when the towers fall, the word tower, it used to be Magadal. Well, it still is. It still is, but it used to say Magadal, a strong and powerful man. That strong and powerful man is Esau Edom. It doesn't say that no more. It changed. So yeah, every high mountain and every high hills represent these different governments that's ran by Esau Edom. And it says rivers and streams of water. In the day of the great slaughter, rivers and streams of water represent the truth. Out of his belly, he shall. I'm roughly paraphrasing. I think it's Matthew 7. But out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. That's wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai. So the wisdom, knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be established in the day of the great slaughter. It says, moreover, the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold. I mean, seven. I said sevenfold, sevenfold. Salakia. And then it says, the moon represents wisdom, the sun represents knowledge. All right. It says, as the light of 7 days in the day that the Lord bindeth up the breach of his people and healeth the stroke of their wounds. So at the same time, the Lord's it's gonna be a great day of slaughter, for the ones that hate Yahweh Shem Shah. Then at the same time, it's gonna be the ones that the Lord not them that's gonna be destroyed, but the elect are gonna be binded up, and healed from the stroke of their wounds, from slavery, captivity. So that's what's getting ready to happen. You got destruction and deliverance, one and the same, happening in this chapter. Verse 7, um, Salakia. I don't want to get that, but yeah, that's the main point I want to make with Isaiah 35 and 36. I mean, goodness gracious, Isaiah 30, 25 and 26. You got something?
Yeah, I just got one.
All right.
Jeremiah 25 and 33. It says, "And the sons of the Lord shall be at that day, the earth, even unto the other earth. They shall not be gathered, nor buried, shall be dung upon the ground."
Yeah.
You're not gonna have firefighters, the force, coming out. The Avengers stopping missiles. It's gonna be a complete wrap. All right. Nobody over here is going to be buried. It's gonna be over with. It's gonna be ashes.
Yeah.
Smell of smoke. Malachi 4. It shall lead them neither root nor branch.
Yep. And that the Zechariah 14 too.
Yeah.
I got it.
12 talks about the plague. All right. That's part, the
I got it.
All right. That's part. I'm butchering.
All right. It's all right. Isaiah, damn. Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. You go ahead out.
Shut up, Read that again.
Isaiah, why I keep saying Isaiah? Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah, brothers use that reference of Sarah O'Connor, the Terminator 2. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Essentially, you're going to be melted away. Your body is going to fucking disintegrate, man. Mm-hmm. And it's not like it's not going to be a quick death. Okay, you're going to feel this true. It's going to be true agonizing pain. They got a video that got burnt alive in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear this, you can hear the agonizing pain. Help me. That nigga screaming for help. All right. And so it's going to be even worse. With this thermonuclear fire, man. It's going to be actual fire, and then you got the radiation wave that itself can fuck you, man. It's going to be a bad thing, and you don't want to take part in it.
Yep.
But it says, hey, it's and it says, was it? They should know that the death by pain. Speaking on the 2/3.
Yep.
It says two parts therein shall be cut off and died. The third shall be left therein. But hey, we know that there's gonna be more believers coming in these latter days. And so that's why we tell you, repent from your wicked ways. You don't want to take part in that destruction, man.
Yep. I got two of them real quick.
Yeah, good. Yeah, come on, go ahead.
Let me get this one. I got one of them pulled up, but as you said that, something just it came to my it came to my mind real quick. So hold on. Well, how does it go? There you go. We persuade. I think it's we persuade men by the terror of the Lord or something like that. I forgot how it
Through the
goes.
terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Second Corinthians 5:11. It says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest into the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience. So like what the brother's going into, we're telling you about Yahweh Shema Shad and the terror of the Lord, because that's a terrible thing, and that's what's not taught in Christianity, and really Judaism is not taught the fear of Yahweh Shema Shad, and really Israelites never understood that. At one point they did, or it seemed like they did, but hell, even at the time that they thought they knew Yahweh Shema Shad, they ended up being destroyed, for not fearing Yahweh Shema Shad and fearing these other gods. So now we were persuaded to fear Yahweh Shema Shad and do the best we can to serve him, to clean our ways up while we had time. But the thing is time is running out.
Time is short.
Yep, time is short, and that's very crucial in today's world and the time that we in, because the days are being shortened for the elect's sake. And I got this last one, uh, Hebrews 10:31. It says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power." And many of our people, fuck everybody else, they're about to fall into the hands of the living power, and it's not going to be good. Because that's our father. You don't want to fall into the hands of your father. And so, hey, and it ain't gonna be quick and easy. But yeah, you got something out.
Nah, that was it, brother. That's all.
Yeah, that's all I got to out.
Okay. Well, hey man, we just want to put it on wax real quick. Just identify y'all about my shot, Lord's will. It was edifying. Before we close, once again, giving all praise and glory
to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Chakodash.
Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who we were. All right, and taught us the truth. Peace, much love, and salutations. All right, to the next one. Shalom.
Shalom.